Good afternoon. Welcome to Granny Moreno's homestead. I got some news I want to tell you about today. Things I read that came from the Tennessean newspaper. Yes, a very reputable Gannett News Service newspaper in Tennessee where they announced someone took out a half-page ad stating that on July the 26th, there would be a nuclear bomb go off in Nashville. I don't know what kind of nuclear bomb, but I don't really want a bomb of any sort around me or any of the people that I love. You know what I mean? So if you're in Nashville, now you can look this up for yourself. Just Google it and you will see. And it was not just a one-page ad one day, it was more than one day. This person had actually paid for the ad. So you might want to check it out. And you might want to stay alert if you're around the Nashville, Murfreesboro area around July 26th. Be careful, pay attention. But the latest stuff that has me upset is what's happened at the White House. But thank goodness they were not successful there like they were in Seattle. But then again, if you want to Google, Google's my friend. I Google a lot to be sure of what I'm saying before I tell it. Unlike Seattle, the group that wants to take over, you know, like Pinky and the Brain, they they were stopped and were not allowed to take over the White House. But now what they do want to do on July the 4th, according to their very own websites, if you read it, you'll see it, BLM, Antifa, some of the others, Chaz, BHAZ, you check it out for yourself. See, I'm not telling you untruth. On the July 4th, when all those gorgeous fireworks are going off, I love fireworks. I loved them since I was a little tiny kid. My granddaddy used to buy lots of fireworks, and on the 4th of July, he would set off fireworks in the little town where we lived. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. My children even loved it whenever they were young and before my grandpa died. But back to the subject. While the fireworks are going off, these bad people are going to go in homes and murder people. Not just any people. These people stated they will go into white homes and murder white people because as the fireworks are going off, you don't know if it's a gun and it's on the 4th of July. You're going to assume it's fireworks, not guns, not heavy artillery. Now, apparently this has already begun because a small channel named Eyes on the Prize, remember that, Eyes on the Prize, in their community section today, reported where that in New Jersey, a fairly wealthy New Jersey, predominantly white neighborhood, 2 people were shot at in their cars. The windshield and the windows were shattered. I don't know what happened to the people. They're probably hurt. But they will capture the person that did it if they haven't already. This happened last Saturday. Look it up. Check out Eyes on the Prize. Now, there's another thing. There are people that are joining survival tribes, religious safe havens, safe arcs, let's see, what else do they call them? MAGs, that's what I call it, a mutual assistant group. A mutual assistant group is where people join together that are like-minded and they do for the good of the community themselves, their community that is like-minded. and they also offer some sort of protection. Well, people, I'm telling you, whether you're in any of these groups or not, you need to prepare right now. Now, I heard a young man recently say, if you ain't prepared now and you don't know how to shoot a gun, you don't have time. It's basically what he was saying. If you don't have any weapons, you better come up with another plan, because now is the time things are going to start happening just like that. You better be ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Join with someone that can protect you. Join with someone of like mind and plan to survive. Prepare to survive. Now there's one thing I want to mention here. Haven't I already mentioned a lot of things? Well, let me tell you some more. The things that you can do to train in the next few days is walking, moving, exercise. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, exercise. Because your body, if you even exercise 4 or 5 days at your speed, you'll still be better off than someone that hasn't exercised for 4 days. All right, now you got to be careful who you trust. Be very careful who you trust. OPSEC, OPSEC. You got to be very careful with what you say. My granddaddy used to say, woohoo, kiddos. Loose lips sink ships. Granddaddy was a great man. And, you know, recently I heard a young woman on her channel, God's Handmaiden, say, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. That's part of your OPSEC. That's part of keeping your mouth shut. That's part of not telling the whole plan to everybody in your group, because everybody in your group might not be trustworthy. Just keep your mouth shut. Keep your eyes wide open. Keep your ears open. And pay attention to what's going on. But I must remind you to please, please drop what you're doing and begin to get ready. Now, it's not to scare you, but to make you ponder, search Google, and see what I'm telling you is the truth.